When, when is Hollywood gonna stop churning out these utter crap, and I mean utter crap, horror movies? Hi all, welcome to another video. This is going to be a short video because I want to do a review of a movie that let's just say I partially watched last night because it was that bad. Honestly, it turned out just after half an hour really. Now that movie is a 2022 slasher movie written and directed by Ti West, and that movie is called X. Now, just give a little bit of background on the movie if you haven't seen it. X is a 2022 slasher film, as I say, written and directed by Ti West. It stars Mia Goth and Jenna Ortega. Now, basically, the story, if you can call it that, follows a cast and crew who gather to make a pornographic film on an elderly couple's rural Texas property. But find themselves threatened by an unknown killer. And that's all I'm going to say about it, guys, because as I say, after just over half an hour, I switched it off because I was that bored with it. It was a load of utter tosh. It was just rubbish, guys. I hated it. When I first put it on, you didn't think it would be, it was supposed to be a slasher movie. A lot of talk in it. The actors' dialogue, they mumble that dialogue in these very, very broad Texan accents and that. Could hardly make out what they were saying. There was bad language in it and that, there was sex in it and that. And it was just a slow, boring, dull storyline, guys. And I just about, after about half an hour, I just switched it off. It's a bloody good job I didn't fork out for the Blu-ray, because it'd been about $14.99 out of pockets. Honestly, guys, if you haven't seen this movie, I'd strong you. But this is just my opinion, because I know some people do like it now. But I bloody hated it. I really did. That's two bad movies I watched this week. Actually, a couple of nights ago, I watched The Black Phone. I watched it right through until near the end. I started falling asleep. That was another load of rubbish as well, The Black Phone. But getting back to this pile of crap I watched last night. Oh God, I tell you. And I believe they've actually made a prequel to it. They've made a prequel to it, yeah, called Maxine, and there's a sequel in the works. Well, you can keep those two, because if there's anything like this load of rubbish, I will be passing on them. I've said it before and I've said it again. Why has Hollywood continued to churn out these utter crap movies? I mean, they've got no proper story. The characters are crap. There's just nothing at all about them that appeals to anybody with like a good sort of like taste, anybody with good taste in horror movies. There's no attributes at all. You can honestly say that's a great, that was a great movie and that. Oh yeah, it was just an awful movie, and as I say, I couldn't take it anymore. I just switched it off. It's just, I would not recommend X to anybody. But then, as I say, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people do like it and that, and they're entitled to their opinion and that. It's one of those Marmite movies. You either like it or loathe it, and I bloody loathed it. I just hated it. And as I say, did nothing for me at all. And I've got a sense, really. I've got this kind of sort of like, about these movies. I know after about maybe half an hour to 3/4 of an hour, I know if I'm going to like them or not. And at the most, up to say 3/4 of an hour, I'm not, if I know I'm not going to like it, I just switch it off. And this was certainly one of those movies, guys. X. Oh, it was an atrocious movie in that. It really was. Yeah. So as I say, two really bad movies I watched this week. This and that bloody Black Phone. Oh, God. If you'd had trouble getting to sleep, just put these movies on, and within minutes you'll be snoring your bloody head off. Oh yeah. I've said it before about Hollywood. They want to get some decent story writers and proper direction and that, and they want to make that the actors and all mumbling their bloody lines and that, and these thick accents. One time, like if you didn't say speak your lines properly, they wouldn't have you in a movie now. But they don't seem to bloody care now. They don't seem to bloody care at all. They're just putting these unknown actors in and that, and say this and say that and that, with little regard for the viewer, that, if they can hear them or not, what they're saying and that. That's one of my pet hates, that when he mumble the lines in a movie and that, on talking these thick drawl Texan accents and, and the like, oh yeah, definitely not a movie that I would recommend. X. It was a pile of crap. You know, it really was. And as I say, it's about time Hollywood got their act together and started churning out a decent horror movies with decent storylines and engaged her from start to finish. This bloody load of rubbish. Oh, if I had it with me now, I'd chuck it in the bloody bin. Yeah. Oh God. There's not. You know. I mean, like, it seems to be getting more and more frequent. These crap horror movies. They really do. You know. And I'm getting to that stage now, guys, where I'm just renting them just to see. And thankfully, I didn't have to pay for this. It was free on it was free on Amazon Prime. So you know, I didn't have to pay to rent a $3.49 or whatever. You know, and if I had to pay $3.49, I would have thought to myself, that's a lot of money, you know, to pay for this load of rubbish and that. Yeah. All right then, guys. So on to a rating now. I think you know what I'm going to say. 0 out of 10. Yeah, a big raspberry for that. Yeah, so I definitely won't be revisiting X and that. And it's a movie that it was instantly forgotten once I'd switched switched it off on that. You know, that's it now. That will never be added to my Blu-ray or DVD collection. Yeah. All right then, guys. So that's my review, scathing, admittedly as it was, of the 2022 slasher movie X. And I just hope that the next modern horror movie I watched won't be as crap as this one was. But I'm not holding my breath. As I say, that Hollywood seems to be churning out a lot of rubbish lately. These movies with little storyline and you know, excessive bad language and you know, unnecessary sex scenes and that. They want to start taking take a leaf from the producers of the classic horror movies and that, and start making proper, decent, bloody horror movies. Yeah. All right, I've said my piece. That's it. Usual, if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and I'll be back soon again with another, hopefully, a more glowing review video. All right, see you guys.